Good evening, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey, Adam G, your online quinspirational talk show. Tonight, I have a very special guest. I cannot believe that this is happening right now because she has just been crowned as Miss Universe Bahrain, and already people are talking about her a lot on social media. Chances are, for sure, you had definitely spied her a lot during the Miss Universe batting competition last week. Photographed looking as glamorous as she has always been. I feel this woman has always been a fan of a glamorous look, but her attitude has always been so refreshing. I heard when you get to know her more, which is what I'm about to do in a little while, you'll be amazed that she doesn't have any diva attitude that comes with this very gorgeous face. So from her cheekbones to her smoldering gaze to that such beautiful face and hair, this woman really knows her way around an effortless beauty look. So without further ado, here she is. I'm so ready to bring her out. Please say hello to Miss Universe Bahrain 2022. Evelyn Khalifa. Hi, Evelyn.
Hi. Hi, how are you? How are you? How's your life?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you
I'm
so
so
much for.
good to talk with you. I wish I can take interview with you.
No worries. We will probably see each other in the near future.
Yes, hopefully, I
Thank you.
hope.
Thank you so much for doing this interview with me, for taking the time and effort in really praising this interview. This really means so much to me.
Thank you for having me. I'm really honored to be here.
So how has it been like? How has it been like since, I can't believe I'm talking to you right now face to face because what difference a 1 month makes, because last month when I was just talking to you, I could only hear your voice. Couldn't see I couldn't see the beautiful face behind that beautiful voice. But now, a month after, you're the newly crowned Miss Universe Bahrain. So, wow, how does it feel like?
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm so proud. I thought the most happiest moment was for me when I became one of the top seven finalists. But I think the most happiest now, the moment of my life, it is when I've been crowned. And I still feel like it's a dream for me. But in the same time, I feel big responsibilities, because it's always with the great powers comes with the big responsibilities. So, and sometimes it's not about the crown, it's about the responsibilities. And I'm very thankful for all support, for all the trust I got. And yeah, I hope I'm gonna be fine with this and hold this title very proudly.
So you already know what you signed up for. This is not just about, all the glitz and glam that you will be having for the next few months, but this is really work. You're
Yeah.
ready to buckle down.
Yes.
So, how do you feel that a lot of pageant fans are reposting your photos on social media? Have you been looking at the fan reaction about your crowning moment last night? We're like, oh my gosh, you look so beautiful. Fans cannot stop, raving about your beauty. Have you anticipated that kind of reaction from a lot of pageant fans around the world?
Yes, thank you for this. Thank you for your question. As I said, I really feel like I'm still dreaming and I feel loved. And I got so many messages with congratulations, and my phone never been that much blown that how in these days. And I want to read each message and to reply to everybody to answer, but still I have not that opportunity. But I will definitely do this. And it's like I feel like it's like my birthday, but even better. It's a birthday of a queen of Bahrain.
When is your birthday, by the way?
22nd of July. I'm a Cancer, and you?
Oh, last May, Taurus, May 20.
Oh, I love them. I feel this.
Yeah. So you just had your birthday, and this is like winning Miss Universe Bahrain is like a one huge belated gift for yourself,
Exactly. That's
right?
how. Right.
So before we proceed, proceed, can we engage some of our viewers who are watching us? Mama Josh of Eugen PR, thank you for watching us right now. She is so beautiful. Karen Pisho, hi Karen, thank you. Guys, Karen is the one was the one who hosted the blind introductions. If you can still remember that beautiful face hosting the entire episode one. Yup, she's Karen. Thank you so much for tuning in, Karen. A true passionate queen, says Kylie G. From Ralph Sambat, he says, "You will always have my continued support, Evelyn. Good luck on your journey and hope you won't mind if I add you as a friend here on probably Facebook." Uh, there are some messages here in Arabic, which obviously I couldn't read, so maybe you could probably read it for us. Eugen is saying, "What's this? What does this mean in English?"
I can read, but I'm actually a little bit bad in Arabic. I'm still learning. I can
Oh, that's interesting.
I talk a little bit, but still I need to learn more and more to be professional in this.
Yeah, because as I was reading more about you, you were born to a Bahraini father and Russian mother. So how many languages do you speak? You speak English definitely now, and then you're learning Arabic. That's two.
I talk Russian.
Russian?
My mom was Russian, and in our family we talked actually in English. My mom doesn't know Arabic, so the easiest way to talk in our family was in English, to speak in English. So
You know,
that's
I
why
can. Yes, as you were saying, go ahead, go ahead.
some people sometimes questioning why I don't talk Arabic. I have to think. I have to blame my mom probably, or of course myself. But I'm learning. I'm studying, and yeah, that's how many languages I know.
You know, I actually can relate with you because I'm also Filipino Chinese. I was born and raised here in the Philippines, but I couldn't speak fluent Chinese as well. Even I have Chinese blood, so I can relate with you. We were never trained at home to speak in Chinese. It was always either in English or in Filipino. So that's why I'm only conversant with those two languages. Yeah, so I feel you when you said that you couldn't speak Arabic. So yeah. So that explains why. Because I also read that you're trying to master both Arabic and English. Oh, I see. Okay, that explains now. So let's see. Congratulations on winning Miss Universe Bahrain, Evelyn. Good morning. Congratulations. You're so gorgeous, Karen is saying. So, looking back at your Miss Universe Bahrain journey, did you expect to win the competition?
I would say yes. If I wouldn't believe in myself, I wouldn't be here, honestly. So, but I think the confidence in yourself, the main key to success.
Yeah. So, yeah, because I know as we saw, there were seven of you competing for the title this year. And at what point did you realize that you have a shot? You have a very big chance of winning Miss Universe Bahrain. At what point of the competition did you say, okay, I think I can really win this thing?
Difficult to point one moment because as in our interviews, we came to come. For me, I came to compete with myself, to challenge myself, to not compete with the girls, and most of the time, I try to not compare myself with them and to not watch them because sometimes I can't, be not so sure about myself. So it was always for me better to not compare myself with no one. But whenever I saw them, I hear them, their question, their answers. I felt they're so unique, they're so different from each other, and I felt so blessed that I'm not the judge because it would be really difficult for me to choose someone and for me they're all winners so I just came to do my best and I did my best job and here's the result.
So you thought that you really had a huge chance of winning. So you expected that you would win this. You would win this the moment you signed up for this, the moment you appeared in episode 1, the moment we interviewed Miss You updates and I interviewed you, you knew that okay, I will really do my best and win this whole thing as early as now.
I think so, yeah, of course I dreamed about it but you never can be for 100% sure. So I would just say to myself, just do your best, and whatever the result is, anyway, you got the knowledges, you will got the experience, and yeah, it was great journey.
So you've been working as a fashion model even before graduating after you're graduating your degree in college. So I wonder, how did it cross your mind to enter Miss Universe Bahrain, considering that pageants are a big taboo in that part of that world, in that part of your world?
Right. Um, I love fashion. It was always my hobby since I was a little girl. I played with dolls, with Barbies, so I was interested in it. And the moment when I knew about Miss Universe is when my mom watched when I was about 4 years old. And the Russian queen win this title. It was Oksana Fedorova in 2002. So she was really popular there, and I remember how she was beautiful, and I was like, "Wow, what this beauty pageant!" And after when I grew up, I remember the most famous, I think, one of the most famous queens is Pia Wurzbach. Uh, and of course, I think the whole world knew about her when first the queen from Colombia, but it was a mistake. And after it was a queen from Philippines, and she was so beautiful for me that my attention was full of these beauty pageants. So in that moment, I thought, why there are no beauty pageant in Bahrain? And
Yes.
that people can know who our Bahraini women are, how they look like, what their personalities are. I thought like I wish we could see someone there, but unfortunately in that moment it wasn't possible. And as we know, it one of the conditions was to wear the bikini, which is acceptable according our culture, according our traditions and religion. So, and when we saw the first queen from Bahrain, Mana Al Dayani, and it was a really historical moment. And that exactly day, I realized I can do it as well. Finally, see, people can see how strong we are, how beautiful we are, how passionate we are. And I tried my luck. I applied, and here we are.
Can I ask a naughty question? Since thank you for sharing all those wonderful information about, about growing up, looking up to Oksana Veterova, Pia Wurtzbach. Since you're biracial, um, hasn't it thought you, hasn't it crossed your mind to represent uh, your mom's homeland, Russia, instead?
My mom's homeland.
Yeah, because you said, now you're representing Bahrain, and now, thank you for sharing that, you're biracial, your mom's Russian. Did it ever also cross your mind to represent your mom's homeland, Russia, in Miss Universe instead?
Oh, okay, that's good question. Actually, no, because for me, my home always was Bahrain. This is my heart. This is my culture. And that's the reason I cannot wear bikinis, because in Russia it's normal, it's okay, but here we cannot, and I wouldn't do this there. And I feel like I am there where I'm supposed to be in Bahrain.
Yeah. But since you have the best of both worlds, were you born and raised in Bahrain your whole life? So you were only exposed to the culture of Bahrain.
I raised by two beautiful different cultures, of course. I know Russian language because of, and I learned my dad culture, learned my mom's culture, and I have this mix. You can see it, and unfortunately, because of this, I can be, I can say in Russia I'm not Russian enough, in Bahrain I'm not
Yeah,
Bahraini enough.
how do you feel about it? Yeah, you're in the middle. Like you're not Russian enough, and then yeah, you're not Bahraini enough.
Yes, that's what I want to say. But I am Russian and I am Bahraini, 50-50. And nobody can take it. It's not about accent, it's not about language you talk. It's about how you feel inside. Inside of me, there are Bahrain and there are Russia. And but I said my soul is Bahraini, and I love both countries, and I want to be helpful to Bahrain. I'm proud of this country, and I want this country to be proud of me. That's all.
Your heart is for your country, Bahrain. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's a question here since you mentioned it earlier that you won't be you can't wear bikini because of your religion and culture. So for sure this is already a no-brainer. From Will Buhain, he asks, would you consider wearing a swimsuit in the upcoming Miss Universe?
Uh, would I wear it?
Yeah, all the contestants, because there's a swimsuit competition. So for sure this is already a no because of your background and culture.
Yeah, of course. Manar Dayani was already the first woman to wear swimwear and the bikini competition. So this is a big opportunity for me to compete in beauty pageant wearing a swimwear. It's incredible, incredible.
Yeah, at this age of inclusivity and diversity, I don't think you not wearing a swimsuit in the upcoming competition will prove to be a minus for you. You know what I mean? That they will take it against you that she's not wearing a bikini, so she should be disqualified from winning the competition. No, right? So it's all about respecting one's culture and ideology. So, you know, looking at your Miss Universe Bahrain journey, what has been your most memorable moment so far?
Oh, that's a nice question. I would highlight, I think, few moments. It's the first day when I met all the finalists, when I got closer to them, when I met the legendary makeup artist Vimy and the iconic designer of Amata Couture, and of course our previous queen Manar Dayani. They all were very cheerful, very supportive, and I felt that they very special to know them. And that day I was already happy just to experience this moment in my life. No matter what the result will be, I said I'm already happy. It's already a victory for me. So, and the second moment that I remembered, it was Evening Gone. It's
Evening gown.
it's a story from backstage that was shown in the episodes. Actually, when I did my final walk, they record me, and exactly this is the dress and this is the moment. They take a photo, they take a video of me, camera closed, but we still didn't finish, but camera closed, and I start crying immediately. Start crying, and everybody was shocked. They didn't understand why, what's happened. They was
Yeah.
asking me, and I couldn't just stop crying. And it was so not me because I never usually cry in front of the people, and I didn't know what happened. I couldn't just cry. So I think really unforgettable moment for me. It just felt so emotional that I released from the pressure that it came out. Really unforgettable for me. And of
What's
course,
oh
sorry.
okay, go ahead. And of
And
course, go ahead. Sorry, I cut you. I cut you earlier. So, but you were about to say something. Go ahead. Say it now.
I cannot not mention this. It's a charity day, which changed my point of life because in that day I said, no matter what will happen, no matter who win, that to just I'm be really helpful. I'm gonna make sure I'm for this because I learn a lot of the children with a cliff, and it touched me so much. I knew that some parents leaving some kids because of not knowing this condition can be fixed so easily in 40 minutes. And as I said in my interview, the saddest thought that makes me cry is about children grow up without parents. And it's so unfair, just the external condition that could be fixed, but this is exactly the reason that affects their inner health. And they faced with bullying, they cannot like, live life, and it's really sad. It's really heartbreaking moment for me, and I'm very grateful for the organization to let me be there and feel important.
It was definitely such a life-changing experience for you.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it really changed your mindset about life. You know that it wasn't just being wearing the most beautiful or elegant gown, but it was also trying to make an impact in everyone's lives. And I'm glad that the organization was able to expose you through a lot of charity work while you were competing for the title. And but you know what there if there is also one thing that I admire you in the competition is that you are so unafraid to wear your heart on your sleeve. You're so unafraid to show your emotion, like how you are, narrating your life to me in this interview so far. It's very heartfelt. It's very sincere. We can really feel where you're coming from. So I remember when during the blind auditions when you were introducing yourself, you said that you know you weren't that confident enough in life in general, despite at that at that point we still did not know how you look like. But now seeing it you right now, we really couldn't you know we really find it hard to believe that you do not have that 100% confidence level that you know a woman like you should have, a woman who possesses one of the most gorgeous faces in the universe, but still feels a little bit insecure perhaps about herself because she's feeling not so confident about herself. So I wonder, where is this insecurity or low confidence coming from?
Oh, well, you really mentioned it and noticed that in a very careful way. Thank you for that. Yeah, despite for my external look, my beauty, I felt and I struggled with insecurity. Compared myself a lot with others. I saw only flaws in myself. And all this stopped me from achieving more. you know, and a moment when I realized actually I'm good enough. I waste a lot of time to comparing myself to others, and I want to achieve something more. And as it's all about the mindset, I realize whenever you believe in yourself, you can achieve it. So, and it's never about how you look. It's always about your heart, how you treat your people, and that's what I want people to see in me, not just beauty, not the way how I look, but how I am inside, what I have, what I learned, what I know. And this beauty pageant, Miss Universe Ukraine, is a very big and good opportunity to make it.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're, yeah, as I've said, you're very unapologetic about yourself. But was there, you know, I'm so curious about how you have lived your life so far, because I came across with this Instagram story that you posted a few days ago, wherein you said that were you suffering uh from from body weight issues in the past. You said here that you said here that you lost a lot of weight. You lost a lot of weight with no control, and you lost your appetite to the point that you look like a skeleton. So this is really such a very uh, this is such a very relatable experience for everyone who's watching you right now, that you're not just a beautiful face, but you also suffer a lot of, you know, issues in life like this one. So I wonder, how were you able to overcome these to be that person that you are, that we are looking right now in front of the screen?
Yeah, in that moment I felt important, like I had to share with it to the people, even though I hide it, but it's not necessary. But actually, I'm not the one who maybe faced. So in my life, half a year ago, I faced with this first time in my life and didn't know what's happening. And actually, it was obvious that I had a lot of stress. I had a lot of pressure, work. I had no free time. I worked too hard, I think,
Mm-hmm.
as a model, and I put a lot of pressure on myself. And I didn't have time to rest. I didn't have time to relax, to my own time for to me, not to go to do myself, to the stuff I love that I need. And all these affect my health, physical, losing weight, and I really looked very skinny, and that my parents wasn't for, and they was really worried about it, and they gave me food, a lot of food, eat mashbous, this rice, Arabic food, eat, but I couldn't. I didn't just didn't have appetite, so I understood. I realized that it's everything. I have thoughts in my mind. So in that moment, I directly stopped everything. I said stop, because sometimes we have to have rest. We have to slow down and to relax, to have time to be yourself. So I start doing sport, eat little bit more, do not think about anything. I left my phone, and very fast like this, I came to normal life. And I want to say this thanks to my family that supported me, understand everything. Only with love, I think I will heal that fast. And for those who struggle with such important issue as mental health, losing weight, um, the most important heal is the love for
Love.
family, friends, surrounded people, and of course, from love yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to treat yourself, and this is the key.
I'm glad that you were able to bounce back from it. You know, a lot of girls, especially, you know, if if you get to share more of your story to the rest of the world as you go through your reign, you would realize that a lot of young girls are also going through the same problem right now. Sometimes they lose their appetite when they're dealing with problems, and it's normal. It's normal. And what I'm getting from you is that as long as you have a great support system to help you, to back you up, you'll
Exactly.
be able to recover from it. I can really relate with you a lot. Um, when I was younger, I got bullied as well.
Oh my
Although
God.
it's also an unresolved issue up until now. I always try to live by the saying, "Fake it till you make it," because I'm up until now I'm still suffering from confidence issues that I always feel, no matter how good I am doing, it feels it still isn't good enough. So, and and I always keep blaming myself for allowing myself to be bullied when I was younger, especially during high school, where I did not learn how to speak up. I just tried to um to cooperate, quote unquote, with my bully with my bullies, for from with those people who bullied me, with my classmates, so that they would not pick on me next time. So did you also experience the same thing
I'm
when
very
you were
sorry to
younger?
hear that. You really surprised me. You really decent person. It's a really big compare yourself to others and to blame yourself for something and to think that you're not good enough. We are enough.
Yeah. Hello. Oh, she froze. Uh-huh. I think she froze. She's having a technique. Oh, we're losing her right now. So I hope she can come back in a little while. So how is everyone doing so far while listening in our interview? Nag-enjoy pa ba kayo? Yeah, Karen, love. What great parents and support system our queen has. It really shows through her character. So, yeah, we're still trying to fix her internet connection. So, guys, isn't she amazing? She's someone who's very unapologetic about herself. She's very unafraid of who she is as a person. We thought she's just you know, all, all about glamour because of the nature of her job. But then you would also think twice to judge someone like her, because she really has a great backstory. Behind that beautiful face is a very strong woman, an empowered woman who has gone through so many uh struggles in life, whether it had something to do with her body weight issues or being bullied. She was really able to overcome all those in due time. So here she is again, hopefully with a better internet connection. Uh, okay, she's still trying to fix it. Hi, Karen. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being so patient in watching us, as my guest is having a difficult time uh, fixing her internet connection. But for sure, she'll be able to fix it in no time. So let's just wait. So let's just engage some of our viewers who are tuned in right now. From Genemar, malakas ba ang laban ni Philippines ngayon sa Miss Universe? Very much, very much. How do you think she'll fare in the finals? Um, it's too early to judge right now, but from what I've been seeing, I would like her to, you know, uh, oh, there she is. She's back. Oh, I lost her. Yeah, there,
Okay.
there. As you were saying,
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I lost you.
no worries. It happens. It's okay. It's normal. It happens. It also happens to me. I suddenly disappear because of my poor internet connection here in the
Uh,
Philippines.
and,
It's better now. Your reception is better now. Thank you. Thank you for coming back with a stronger internet connection. So, as you were saying, what were you saying until you got cut off by the internet, weak
yeah,
internet signal?
bullet and about your
Yeah.
experience. Thank you for your sharing with me. Feel surprised because honestly, I don't see any reasons you to be not confident, and that's the point. We see more disadvantages in our, so we don't have to think about our disadvantages that we are not good enough. For others, we might be better than we think. That's the point.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing your wisdom to me. Yeah, I really appreciate that. And for sure, a lot of young girls can really relate with you in dealing with their own set of insecurities in life as well. Yeah, there's also one curious fun fact about you that I wanna ask about you because in your bio, you said that you graduated from five different schools: music, dancing, modeling, taekwondo, and comprehension. Can you tell us more about this? Is this something that you took before or after you took up your course in the university?
Um, Actually, I had five schools right in my before university. I graduated from all of them because of my mom, who really tried to always interact me and my brother as much as possible. So we studied 7 days a week with no days off, and that was my life during all my childhood. I played piano, taekwondo, dancing, uh, and after my modeling school, modeling agency, where also was five, six more subjects, different subjects like acting classes, dancing, how to walk. Also, we literally studied 7 days a week. And the fun fact as well, when I graduated, 7 years of studying in music school, uh, do you want to continue just for yourself? No marks, no exams, no nothing, just for yourself. And I asked them, can I really? Because I couldn't imagine what I'm gonna do at home in my free time. So 8 year I continued just study to improve my skills in piano just myself. And this is my real passion. So before I didn't understand why my mom pushing me and my brother to all these schools, why we have to be that busy. But when I grow up, I really see all the knowledges I got before I use in my life, in adult life. And the only thing I can say, our moms are always the best and they know better than us. And I'm just grateful to my mom. I'm thankful to her.
Isn't your mom the sweetest? I really can relate to you. My mom was also pushing me to do a lot of things when I was younger. In fact, she was pushing me to take up accounting, or she was encouraging me to take up accounting instead because it's a professional course and could really make you earn a lot of huge money after graduation. But then I did not listen to her. So yeah, I can really relate with you when you say mother knows best. So she encouraged you to play the piano. So you know how to play piano.
Yes, yes, I know. I'm a classical music.
Mm,
Yes,
you really have a great stress reliever,
right.
in coping with a lot of things in life. So I wish I could hear you play the
I'm
piano. So was it something that she encouraged you to do, or was it something that you just your mom really just pushed you to do, or was it because you come from a family of musicians? Probably she egged you to take up playing
yeah, I'm
piano.
from the opposite way. My mom never knew how to play. Didn't have this opportunity in her life before to study in music school. She lived far away from schools. She always wanted to know how to play piano. That's why she, how to say, she gave gave me to the school to let. her daughter, and she saw that I'm interested in it and I'm really good in it, and I was into it. Never, I was going to the classes, always happy, and I was really serious about it. So she was happy that she did it right. Her choice was really right.
I see. I see. So I wish I can. I hope to meet your mother someday. So that explains why. Been talking about playing music, your love for music, how you took up so many online courses even after graduation. You've been talking about a lot of things about education. So, what are some of the other causes or interests that are also close to your heart apart from education?
I'm learning Arabic, as I mentioned this, the courses online and with my dad and people I know, because this is the language of my home, of my country, and I love it, so I do it for myself. And actually, I can say I learned Arabic alphabet from my own. I didn't help no one, just because I wanted when I was small. And psychology also is something that interesting why people behave like this, the issue of some problems. So psychology I also learn, and yeah, and I think it's never, it's never late to learn something. So I also learning improving English skills, because we have to always improve our skills wherever is it. So, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's no way but up. Keep on improving. Keep on learning. Yeah, yeah. That's the classic recipe for success. You just have to keep on pushing yourself hard, working on your goals until you get to your destination. Yeah, I really like what you have been, you know, now that you're Miss Universe Bahrain, of course, the Miss Universe competition is finally approaching, although we do not know when it is happening because we haven't heard anything official from the Miss Universe organization. So how are you preparing for the upcoming competition?
um Thankfully I have a good team, the head of George Hagen, who takes everything and he gives me a lot of, and he's studying me. So as wasn't thinking about before beauty pageant, and now here I am, a queen of Bahrain. Of course, I have to be ready. I have to be prepared, and with all this support, I feel I'm ready for anything. So it's just the start of this new story, and I hope you all gonna be proud of me.
Yeah, I wish there's a talent competition because I want to see you dance and do taekwondo on stage. Yeah. Yeah, I wish there's a talent competition in Miss Universe because I feel like you're a very multifaceted person. For sure, since you know, since you are you a black belter in taekwondo? So
No, not yet. I just uh, red with blue
red,
belt.
oh, that's already stage 4 or 5, right? That's yeah, stage 4 or 5. So you pretty basically know some basic karate moves. So you could really intimidate guys, or you could
Exactly.
really, probably fight with guys who would dare to probably,
What? Oh,
do something bad against you.
yeah.
Like you can really disarm someone, like like okay, you're gonna touch me, I will really kick your yeah, kick
Kick your
your
head. Yes.
kick your head. Yeah. Oh, oh,
Yes.
that. Have you tried that someone to a guy ever?
I'm not a. I think on the fights in the classes, but thankfully, fortunately, in the real life, no. Oh, maybe my brother.
Your brother. Because
Yeah, when
I would assume because since you're very gorgeous, you're very beautiful, A lot of guys are probably, I don't know if you know the word cat call. Someone who would just, whistle to you out of the blue, a stranger, like walking in the park, and then they whistle to get your attention, and then you will look back, and then they will give you a very nasty stare, and that's where you do all your, karate moves.
I be prepared for that. But thankfully, in Bahrain, we don't have that kind of disrespectful
yeah,
action. So
yeah,
even
yeah. I'm learning so much about your cultures. Are men very respectful of women in Bahrain because of the
yeah,
culture?
exactly. Women here are very respectful. Even if you're not local and you're a tourist, you're gonna be treated in a very polite way. It's a really very friendly and hospitable and very kind country, and that's why I love it.
Hopefully, one day I can come to
Yes,
Bahrain. Yeah,
please, I show you the most nicest places.
true. So, Jess Diani, your predecessor, made history as the first Bahraini woman to represent your country in Miss Universe last year. So, and now that you are succeeding her, do you feel some sort of pressure to live up to everyone's expectations to do well in Miss Universe?
I feel kind of pressure. Manar Dayani last year raised our Bahraini flag, not just for herself, but for all the people and women from Bahrain. And she did it so proudly, so beautifully, that she's just an example for me. And of course, I want to continue this legacy and bring the victory to my country in the end. Of
Have you
course, it's
spoke? Has she? Have you been seeking her advice about what to do for Miss Universe?
yeah, of course. She has so big experience in the international pageant. She is so her so smart. So I could not ask her questions. I gave advice. I asked her. She told me, whatever it is, just be yourself, no matter what. Be yourself. If you're nervous, if you're stressed, that's what will help you. And the people see personalities and they for sure gonna support you. So open your heart and be kind for everyone. And she support me a lot. I'm so grateful for her advice. Yeah. She gave me a lot of confidence, by the way. She believed in me, believed in each of us, and uh, thanks to her, I did it. It's also her help.
That's nice. That's nice to hear. For sure, she'll really support you all the way and might even, come to the host country of your competition. I met her when she came over here to watch Miss Universe Philippines last April, and she's just so gorgeous and humble in person as well. Yeah. And as we both saw during the blind audition, she was just so intelligent to share her wisdom about life, about because remember she also was the host, so she was also juggling in translating all your answers from Arabic to English and trying to really make you guys understand the questions better. So it was only then that I realized, oh my gosh, she's really intelligent. Like she can really speak. She can translate all your words in a jiffy in an instant. I'm like, wow, yeah, she's really intelligent. So, speaking of legacy, we're winding down. We're down to my last few questions. So speaking of legacy, as you said earlier, what legacy would you like to leave behind as Miss Universe Bahrain?
My mission is to share my experience and promote Bahrain in the international stage, of course. And for me, it's about destiny. It's always about the journey. So no matter what the result will be, it's always important how you going this journey. In the end, you're gonna be stronger. You're gonna be because any kind of experience, it's a new knowledges that make you stronger. So that's what I believe in.
So true, so true. So, as my last question, with everything that we have talked about, your crowning moment, about yourself, about your love for music, taekwondo, and how this means so much to you. At this point in time, with so many people eagerly anticipating you to participate in Miss Universe very, very soon. What does it mean for you to represent your country in the Miss Universe stage?
For me, it's really important because there are more thousands of women that do it, and finally had this platform, raise my voice. Those women who don't have this opportunity to talk about themselves, and I will use this platform to help them, to talk for them, to be that role model that helps. And I'm really thankful for this opportunity. I'm really blessed and honored. And yeah, I think mm, I'm not gonna lose this opportunity just like this. So I'm make sure I'm very helpful. Thank
On
you.
that note, on that note, thank you so much,
Thank you, Paul.
Evelyn, for sharing your heart, for pouring your heart out in this interview. Thank you so much for sharing us your wisdom, your know-how, in narrating your life experiences for us to get to know you better in the run up of the finals night happening probably December or next year. So, for those fans who couldn't wait to participate, who couldn't wait for you to finally be in Miss Universe very, very soon, can you give a message? Can you give them, a message for all those people who are cheering for you, excited to see you in Miss Universe?
Thank you all for supporting me and believing in me. I feel all your love, and the love is the most important thing for a person to feel. And that's how I feel stronger. That's how I feel more confident. We all gonna make it. I'm sure you. I will make sure you will be proud of me. And with all your support, and together we are stronger. Thank you all.
You're welcome. And on that note, thank you so much. I had such a blast getting to know you for the past 1 hour. I can't believe we were almost reaching 1 hour with our interview here. And
Oh my
yeah,
God,
I had
you.
yeah, that's how animated, that's how engrossed I was listening to all your stories during this interview. Thank you so much for really sharing your heart out to Mama Josh, Karen Pisho, everyone from Eugen PR. Thank you so so much for making this interview possible. Thank you for giving me the honor of interviewing your newly crowned Miss Universe Bahrain just after her coronation night last night. Maraming salamat. Mama Josh, thank you again from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I can't wait to cheer for Evelyn here and wait for her amazing transformation in the upcoming Miss Universe. So stay safe, Evelyn. Virtual hugs and kisses all the way from my office here in Manila. Take care. God bless you.
At po.
And I hope to see you soon someday. Yeah.
We
There
should
in
meet at
yeah. Thank you so much. Take
so
care. Bye.
bye.